Hi, Benjamin. Thank you for seeing me today. First off, let me just remind you that I am here to understand your situation. I'm not here to judge, but I am here to listen and to help you in any way that I can. You can rest assured that anything you share will be treated with confidentiality. However, in cases of life and death situation, I may break confidentiality in order for me to help you better. You may start anywhere you want with whatever is in your heart or mind.
Well, it's about my grade at school. I didn't want it to acknowledge. But I guess I'll be a hypocrite if I say that I'm not affected. Now that I'm no longer the top of my class, I feel sad about it because I feel like my classmate only wanted to be friends with me because they see me as someone that excels in class. And now that someone else is at the top, they seems to change the way they treat me.
So, in other words, you feel upset about the fact that you are no longer the top of your class. And you sense that your classmates only accepted you as one of their friends because you used to excel in class.
Yes, now that I am no longer the top of my class, I feel so inferior to everyone. I don't feel like studying anymore. There are times where I am I'm thinking of not going to school because of the shame.
It seems like not being at the top of your class has made you feel inferior, and you've lost the drive to study anymore because you feel ashamed. In what ways did this lack of drive affected your daily life?
Well, I no longer do my homeworks on time, and recently, I start coming to school late. I've been trying to be positive that all of it's just a phase. I keep on consoling myself and saying that grades don't define me. Yet, I still find it hard to be positive about all this.
It sounds like you are finding it difficult. But I must say, it's a good thing that despite your lack of drive to study, you still fight to keep a positive mindset. That is a trait worth keeping in times like this. Tell me, how do you seem to manage it?
You know, I realized that I haven't seen that there is something good happening after all. Thank you for putting it that way. Well, one thing that I do is that whenever I feel down, I talk to God. I also talk to my church friends.
It appears to me that God is doing something to help through your communication with Him and through the people you talk to. What are the realities that seem to reflect that right now?
Whenever I pray and talk to my church friends, I feel like God is comforting me and at the same time transforming me to become more patient and trusting in Him through the heights and through the lows.
That is a great observation. It really is true that the God of the hills is also the God of the valleys. Therefore, we can trust in Him both in our highs and lows. So, what I hear you saying is praying to God and talking to your friends gives you a clearer view of assessing things and eases your mind in the process. Can you make it a goal for you to engage in a daily prayer while also making some time communicating with your church friends for the next week?
Sure, that sounds about right.
Going through this process shows that you really place value on taking care of yourself. It takes a lot of courage and dedication for you to even consider counseling, and I commend you for being able to express your concerns. Congratulations for your willingness. It is true that God is the God of comfort and restoration. If it is okay with you, I would encourage you to read Psalm 23 to better understand your situation and find ways to respond to such. So, just a quick recap before we end the session. The goal that we have set for you is to be motivated in school again. We have established that one way to ease your mind is for you to pray on the daily and make time to communicate with your church mates. Please see to it that we will commit to this goal. See you next session.
Thank you. This counseling session has been great help so far. See you, Pastor.